10 years ago, the horticulture and viticulture industries were facing immense labour shortages. Under the Strengthening Pacific Partnerships program, the Recognised Seasonal Employers Scheme was formed. RSE has helped bridge the labour gap and provided employment opportunities for workers from the Pacific.
10 years ago, we were in a situation where we needed to expand, we needed to have some sort of a surety about the labour force.
The company chose to be part of RSE due to the seasonal labour shortage that we have in Hawke's Bay.
Because we knew that we were going to get a steady flow of workers.
They are a good, reliable workforce.
It's like a big family, I love it.
When I was staying in Tongan, I haven't got any work.
I want to come to New Zealand because I want to work to help my family.
We have bigger dreams, bigger things planned to do.
I came here to earn money and help my family and my community as well.
Getting RSE off the ground was not easy. There were lots of different challenges to contend with for both the employers and Pacific workers.
The challenge wasn't with the people, but the first thing was ourselves, getting our heads around the cost.
There's obviously cultural differences that from both sides that have had to be learned over the 10 years.
You know, the Pacific Island people are very family orientated and community orientated. They're out of their communities.
The language is a big one.
Being in New Zealand without a family, it's not that easy.
The life is very different from back home.
Meet different people and experience different work.
We got work available, so it's an eye-opener to come to New Zealand.
And it's cold, really cold.
Over the past decade, the gap has increased from 5,000 to 10,500 workers and more countries and employers getting involved.
It's meant that we can grow and go forward, knowing that we have the labour available to harvest when we need.
Business has expanded. We've got trust in what we do.
We've got a stable workforce at night on our night shift.
The results speak for themselves.
Well, being part of RSE is a great learning curve to most of us.
I'm enjoying the pruning.
I've learned how to speak in English with the staff every time.
This year I learned how to driving a tractor.
So RSE is something is very, important to us, where we come together and learn all this stuff.
There has been a great impact on the Pacific, with many workers saving their money to bring back home for their families and communities.
Things that we can't afford, we can afford now, because one of my daughters is here, so I could help her out.
I've got 8 kids and 2 adopted daughters.
I started last year, I built a new house for my family, for my son.
No one can know what is the difference before my life with my family. We are starting a new life.
My wife wants to study in USP to university, so I managed to buy her a laptop and aid her and also my children.
It has changed my living, my family, even my country.
At the 10th anniversary of RSE, it is time to not only reflect on the past, but look forward to the future.
I would actually like to see RSE take on more of our orcharding jobs.
It'd be nice to grow it. I think there's opportunity to still extend our businesses.
I think some of the improvements that could be made would be around the paper intensity that we have in some of the countries.
We get them over to do our picking and our thinning, but I'd like more attention in the pruning as well.
My goal for the future is like I've got a family, I want something good for my children, the education.
My goal for the future is bring more people for the RSE workers.
Trying to get my girls to university.
I'm saving for my son. Visit to meet my friends in another country, hiking.
The money I took last year, I managed to start a small business, I bought a few things for my family.
It's a blessing for my family to be in New Zealand, to have a job, to start a new life.